Buckle up for an adventure that's literally visually as stunning as it is unexpectedly compelling. Dungeons of Hinterberg, released in July of 24 by Microbird Games, combines a comic book-inspired aesthetic with a tight, intuitive combat and an ever-evolving narrative that grabs you when you least expect it. What starts as a laid-back exploration quickly turns into a journey filled with magical dungeons, personal connections, and challenges that keep you hooked. First off, let's talk about the game's gorgeous art style. The comic book-like cel shading really gives Dungeons of Hinterberg a striking, graphic novel vibe that makes every area just feel super unique and alive. Exploring the different dungeons, every one of them with their own unique feel, especially with the magic tied to the environment, just never gets old. From the scenic Australian Alps to the deeply immersive, magic-infused caves, every location feels like a panel straight ripped from the beautifully illustrated books that you love. If you love games that are visually creative, this one hits all the right strokes. At first glance, Dungeons of Hinterberg feels like a relaxing jaunt through the mystical dungeons in some scenic Austrian Alps. You're just soaking in the laid-back vibes, solving puzzles, flirting, fighting monsters, until the story pulls you in with a plot twist that raises the stakes. What started off as a charming escape quickly unfolded into something much deeper, and much more compelling than expected. The once quiet town of Hinterberg, turned into a bustling hub of adventurers, is now filled with secrets, and it's up to you to uncover the magical forces at play. As the narrative intensifies, you'll find yourself balancing your chill exploration sessions with an increasingly compelling drive to solve the mysteries lurking beneath the surface. The combat in Dungeons of Hinterberg is incredibly enjoyable. It's not overly complex, but that is part of the charm. You've got a solid, straightforward system that feels fluid and fun, especially when you start incorporating the diverse magic abilities. Each larger regional map comes with its own set of magical powers. The dungeons are often tied to this specific region's magical theme. This not only keeps the environment engaging, but the puzzles fresh, making each area feel truly distinct. Whether you're casting spells, swinging your sword, or solving the puzzles, all the encounters feel incredibly satisfying. Combat and puzzles aren't all that Dungeons of Hinterberg have to offer. The friendship and relationship mechanics offer an added layer of depth. As you spend time in town and build bonds with the local villagers, the choices you made begin to carry weight. Whether it's focusing on building up that relationship or relaxing by yourself, these decisions end up mattering. It's a little addition that gives you the freedom to shape your experience, adding some meaningful consequences to how you spend your days. Dungeons of Hinterberg is more than just a pretty game. Its combination of stunning visuals, fluid combat, and surprisingly deep narrative make it a must-play for anyone who enjoys action RPGs, or any game with just a unique flair. It's an enjoyable mix of combat, exploration, and social simulation all wrapped up into one, easily earning my recommendation. Whether you're in it for the gorgeous art style or the fun story, this game is well worth your time. You ever played a game that felt really lighthearted at first, but then took you down on that deep emotional journey that you never expected? Well, drop your favorite example of that down in the comments below. I'm actually genuinely always on the lookout for a game that surprises me with its storytelling. And, I mean, of course, it helps train the algo. So while you're down there, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Till next time.